today, folks. This is Andy McNamara, and welcome to the Access Football League. This game today is a classic David versus Goliath scenario, folks. One heavily favored powerhouse team against an underdog looking for the upset. It's a classic tale of the expected versus the unexpected. After all, folks, that's why we play the game. Let's get to it. And Day will boot it away here. Breaking out of the tackle. And the defender got him down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Running the RPO, he'll give it away and let the runner take it. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Kennedy. Gain of 12 on the play. Second play of the drive. Lawson drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw. Two hands on that one. A huge pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go.
Hike.
And he's going to toss this one out of bounds. Fourth play of the drive. Lawson will give it away. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. That's good for 10 yards. Miami setting up on third down. Lawson hands it off. He's tackled. Gain of 4 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Miami makes their way up to the line. Lawson hands it off, wrestles him to the ground. Tackled by Kennedy. Small loss on the play. The offense lines up on second and long. He decides to keep it himself, and he'll take a slide here. That will go for about 8 yards. Miami sets up on third down. Lawson drops back into the pocket. He sends this one off to the left side of the end zone. Incomplete pass. The field goal team sets up for a chip shot. Black boots it. And it's good. The first score of the game does go to Miami. Can they hold on? The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. And he is tackled. First and 10 for the offense. Hall makes the throw. Shakes off the first tackle. Wrestled to the ground. Stevens with the tackle. And it's a Philadelphia first down. Second play of the drive. Hall drops back into the pocket. Looking short for a target. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Hall will hand this one off. Wraps him up. Welch with the tackle. That's good for about 2. The first quarter comes to an end. Miami on top now with a small lead. A fresh set of downs for Philadelphia. Motion from the backfield. Dropping back. And Wagner's into the backfield. Got him for the sack. A huge loss by the offense. Philadelphia makes their way to the line here on second down. He drops back into the pocket. A flag on the play. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They will accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. He drops back. He tosses one short to the sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. Motion right. Hall drops back into the pocket. And he's going to toss this one out of bounds. Second and 10. Hall drops into the pocket. He decides to keep it himself, and he wisely slides down. That will go for about 5 yards. Philly sets up on third down. Lewis takes the handoff, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Stevens. That'll bring up fourth down. The punt team takes the field. He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Lawson hands it off. Tackle made by Willis. Gain of 12 on the play. Operating from under center. Motion for the offense. Lawson hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 13. Miami makes their way up to the line. He drops back. He makes the throw over to the sideline. Caught by Nelson. And he will be brought down by Russell. They covered a lot of ground on that play. A shotgun set for the offense.
Go!
Lawson hurls it up. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Fifth play of the drive. Lawson steps back, makes the throw over to the left side. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. Operating from the gun. Lawson hurls it up, and it's deflected down, incomplete. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That score extends Miami's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Black boots it. And the tackle is made. Philly getting set to start off this drive. Hall drops into the pocket, lobs one into the air, brings it down, and he is brought down by Brown. And a Philadelphia timeout. That will be their first. And it's a Philadelphia first down. 1st and 10. Hall drops back into the pocket. And it's intercepted. He'll be tackled near the 45. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Lawson steps back. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Batted down and incomplete. Second play of the drive.
Go.
Lawson hurls it up. The pass is caught. He safely steps out of bounds. A huge gain by the offense. And it's a fresh set of downs for Miami. Lawson makes the throw, and it's knocked away by the defense. Miami makes their way up to the line.
Go!
He throws it into the end zone. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Lawson makes the throw, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense is set to try a field goal. Black boots it. And the kick is good. That score extends Miami's lead a bit more. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it away. And he's brought to the turf. First and 10. He drops back to pass. Hall makes the throw. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Finds a receiver along the sideline. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Philadelphia setting up on third down. The handoff is taken by Lewis. Wraps him up. Welch with the tackle. That will be a loss of 2. The second quarter comes to an end. Miami on top now with a small lead. Here comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Philly with a fresh set of downs. Outside handoff. And he's brought to the turf. Short gain on the play. The offense sets up with 2 backs. Hall drops into the pocket. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Philadelphia makes their way up to the line. Hall will hand this one off. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. The punt team makes its way up the line. Crawford boots it away. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Hand off to Todd. And he will be brought down by Russell. Gain of 6 on the play. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. He sets up and throws. The big play, complete. And he's tackled right away. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. He'll hand it off to Reyes. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. That brings up second down. Second and 10 for the offense. He'll hand it off to Reyes. Sanders in on the tackle. That'll bring up third down. Third down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Lawson drops back into the pocket. He throws it off to the right side. Complete. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 12 on the play. Three receiver personnel for the offense. Lawson hands it off. Stone wraps him up for the tackle. That'll bring up second down. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. They'll send a player in motion. Pitch to the right side. Breaks away from the first defender. Wrestles him to the ground. Tackled by Kennedy. Gain of 5 on the play. Miami makes their way up to the line. Lawson steps back. He finds it and count it. Touchdown, Miami. The offense sets up for the point after. Black kicks it away. And the extra point is good. That will wrap things up for the third quarter. Miami with a commanding lead so far. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Black kicks it away. Breaks away from the first defender. He's tackled. A fresh set of downs for Philadelphia.
Tonight.
He'll fake it to the back and keep it on the designed run. Barber will get him for the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Player in motion to the right.
Go!
Hall hands it off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Three receiver personnel for the offense. Hall drops into the pocket. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. And Montgomery with the reception. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A nice pickup there by the offense. Three receiver personnel for the offense. Hall drops into the pocket. And he's off. And he wisely slides down. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Philadelphia.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. Hall makes the throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. Day kicks it away. And it's good. Philadelphia eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. And Day will boot it away here. First and 10. Motion left. He'll hand it off to Reyes. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. That's good for about 7 yards. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. They'll send a player in motion. Lawson will give it away. And Harrison got him. Gain of 14 on the play. And it's a fresh set of downs for Miami. Motion left. Lawson hands it off. Slides off the defender. And Harrison got him. Philly calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Gain of 11. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set.
Tonight.
He'll toss it off to the left side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. And a Philadelphia timeout. That will be their second of the half. That will keep the chains moving. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. He drops back into the pocket. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he'll be taken down in the backfield. Kennedy on the sack. Timeout, Philadelphia. That will be their last of the half. They'll lose 8 on the play. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. Second down. Lawson hands it off. Tackle made by Willis. Gain of 13. Third down. Lawson hands it off. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. A huge gain by the offense. Miami makes their way up to the line.
Hike.
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. A 2 tight end set for the offense. And it is over. This one is in the books. On behalf of Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye for now.